Hello viewers, in this video I'm going to explain how to pass journal entries with the help of these three golden rules of accounting. Without any delay, let's start the session. The first entry, capital introduced. Here the cash is brought by the owner into the organization. According to the business entity concept, both the business and owner are two separate entities. So, cash comes into the organization. Cash account data to so cash is debited. Why cash is debited? So why cash is debited? Because it comes into the organization. According to the real accounting concept, debit is what comes in and credit is what goes out. So cash is coming in. So we are debiting the cash in debit side. Cash account data 2. Who brings the capital into the organization? The owner. So the owner to XYZ. If the name is given, you should take his name and capital as well as capital, like to XYZ name capital account, or directly you can take as cash account data to capital account and will enter the amounts here. 5 lakhs, 5 lakhs. It is debit column and it is credit column. And it is ledger folio. As it is a journal, we have ledger folio, and in ledgers we have journal folio. Well, narration is nothing but the explanation of entry. What the transaction has happened will explain in narration. Next entry, rent paid. What what are the two aspects? What are the two accounts we have here? What are the two entries we have here? One aspect is rent, and what we pay the cash here. So rent and cash. Rent is a nominal account. See the nominal account. In the nominal account we have rent. Rent is an expense. All the expenses are debited and all the incomes are credited. As the rent paid is an expense, we take as rent account debtor to what goes out. Cash is a real account. What goes out is credit. What comes in is debit. If the rent comes, the cash will be debited. We are paying the rent. So here the cash is going out. So we'll take it in credit to cash account. How much we paid? 5,000. Being the rent paid. Next entry, rent received. Here we are receiving the rent. So what comes in? Cash comes in. So cash account debtor to, it is an income. It is an income. Here in the last entry, the rent we are paying. So it is an expense. Here it is an income. So we are crediting to rent account. Here in narration we can write as a rent being the rent received. Next one, goods purchased. Goods purchase or purchases. Purchases are always debit. You should remember that purchases are always debit because purchases, if we purchase any good, it comes into the organization. The goods come into the organization. Instead of goods, we take purchases. Purchases account debtor 2. By paying cash, we are purchasing. So we should write cash account. Cash is going out according to the real account principle. So we are taking cash in credit. Purchases are coming in, goods are coming in, and cash is going out. Next entry, goods sold or sales. As we discussed earlier, purchase is always debit, purchases are always debit, sales are always credit because according to the real accounting principle, credit is what goes out. The goods are going out of the organization and what comes in? Cash comes in. So the goods should be credited and the cash should be debited and the entry will be cash account debtor to sales account. Actually the goods are going out, but instead of goods we take sales. Here also instead of goods we take purchases. Next one, goods purchased from Shashank. Here what is the difference between purchases and next one, goods sold from Rohan. Goods sold to Rohan. So what is the difference between the sales and goods sold to Rohan? Here the goods sold are, the sales are cash transaction. Here the goods sold to Rohan is a non-cash transaction. It is a credit transaction. We are giving. Next one, goods sold to Rohan. So what is the difference between the last entry goods sold and goods sold to Rohan? Here it is a cash transaction. Here it is a non-cash transaction. Here the Rohan is not paying any amount. He is taking the goods on credit. So instead of cash we write the name. If it is given like this, goods sold to Rohan for cash, then it is a cash transaction. It is given goods sold to Rohan and it is not mentioned any cash is received. So the entry will be like same, sales will be credited, but instead of cash we take Rohan. Rohan account debtor to sales account. The goods are going out, but we are not receiving any cash. To remember it, we are writing Rohan account. We are opening Rohan account. What is the amount? 1 lakh. The 1 lakh should be debited and 1 lakh should be written in credit. The debit should always be equal to credit. Next one, goods purchased from Shashank. Here also the same thing. Goods are purchased but we are not paying any cash. So the entry will be purchases remain same. Purchases will be in debit column. To Shashank account. We are not paying any cash here. We are bringing goods. So to remember it, we are opening Shashank account also. What is the amount? 50,000. Next one, commission received. What is commission? According to the commission received. Commission, according to the nominal account rule, commission comes under a gain, incomes and gains. Commission is a type of income. And the other aspect is cash. Cash comes into the organization. So the entry will be cash account debtor to commission account, commission received account or commission account. When it is in the credit column, credit side, we should think it is a income. When the commission is in the debit side, we should remember it as commission paid, as it is an expense, commission paid. And when it is income, it should be credited. So cash comes in and commission is a income or gain. So the entry will be cash account debtor to commission account. Next one, paid into bank. We are depositing amount into bank. So bank is receiving the amount. So bank is the receiver. It is an artificial person. Bank is the receiver. So bank account debtor. What goes out? Cash is going out. According to the real accounting principle, cash goes out. So bank is the receiver. So bank account. We are giving cash. Cash is going out. So cash account should be credited. Bank account debtor. Bank is the receiver to cash account. Cash is going out. So it is credited. Here the amount is 1000 and here the amount is what? Next one, purchase furniture with 20,000. So according to the real accounting principle, what comes in is debit and what goes out is credit. Here what is coming in? Furniture is coming in, and what is going out? Cash is going out. We are paying cash and bringing the furniture into the organization. So the entry will be like furniture account debtor to cash account. Furniture is coming into the organization, so it is debited, and cash is going out, so it is credited, and we take the amount here. Next one, owner withdrew 5,000 rupees for personal use. So we discussed earlier that an owner and business are two separate entities. So here the owner is taking money for personal use. So personal use are considered as drawings. The entry will be like drawings account debtor to what he is taking. Is he taking goods or cash? He is taking cash, so cash account. Cash account will be credited. So whenever the owner withdraws for personal use, we should open a drawings account. Drawings account debtor to cash account. Next one, received cash from Rohan 95,000 and allowed him discount of 5,000. So we sold goods to Rohan of 1 lakh rupees. We sold to Rohan the goods with the net worth of 1 lakh rupees. 1 lakh rupees amount of goods are sold, and we are receiving 95,000 in return. We are allowing him the discount of 5,000. So the entry will be like, he's giving cash is coming into the organization. So cash account debtor, how much cash he is giving, how much cash it is coming into the organization. 95,000 is coming into the organization. He has given 95,000. And who's giving here? We have debited the, here the Rohan account we have debited. To cancel it, we should record the same amount in the credit side. So if the debit equal to credit, the account will be cancelled. So to Rohan account 1 lakh. So as we discussed earlier, the debit should be equal to credit. So we can't write as 95,000 and 1 lakh. So the 5,000 amount is taken as discount account. Cash account debtor, discount account debtor, discount allowed. When discount is in the debit side, it is allowed. When it is in the credit side, it is received. So discount is an expense, it is a loss to us, so it should be recorded here in the debit side. Cash account debtor, discount account debtor, here both the debit and credit should match. So 5,000 is the balance. Here we are writing 5,000. So 95,000 plus 5,000 is 1 lakh. Okay, you need not write here 95,000 plus 5,000, here 1 lakh. So account is tallied. So these are the 12 transactions we have seen, and it is a date column. You can mention the date here for every entry, and here the journal entries end, and these journal entries are next posted into ledger posting. If you want me to make the video on ledger, so comment below and tell me what accounts you want me to make on. So thank you. Please do subscribe, like and share the video to the ones who are at the basic level of learning accounts. Thank you.